1, I got 17/3. Number 2, I got x is greater than 1, and then I put the graph on there. Number 3, I got that into slope-intercept form, and then graph that. And then for number 4, I got -5, comma 5. -5, comma 5. Do you have any questions I can answer for you? Any of these that you're feeling like you just want to talk about a little bit more? You might have gotten it right. You just want to talk about why I did what I did, or whatever the case may be. While you're maybe thinking about that, just give you a little bit more time to think about it. Just wanted to tell you, had a couple of students that last week that kind of made, made contact with and said, hey, let's make sure you do awesome on your DMR. And they committed that they would go back and practice the DMRs by going back and redoing the practices we've done throughout the week. And there was 2 people. I had 2 folks who I made contact with because they had concerns about it. And that was our plan of attack. And guess what the score was that they made? Both of them. 100. Nailed it. Not the one I just handed back to you. Make sense? So I'll tell you, if you look at what I handed back to you and you're like, oh man, I made a 50, I'm disappointed, or maybe I made a 25 or 75 like that, I'm disappointed because I feel like I could have done better. Please take your classmates' example as a case in point. If you go back and do a little extra practicing, maybe on your own, and I don't think it took them more than like 10 minutes to do it. It's not like they spent hours and hours doing it. It was a pretty brief effort. Feel like they would probably tell you it was worth it, I guess. I think it was. So, if you guys have any questions on this, we'll practice this 2 more times this week before we do any kind of quiz over it. All right, so next order of business today is we are going to do your concept quiz 11 on square roots, okay? So if you would clear your desks off of everything except for a calculator. Guys, let's try to get as much of our, let's try to get as much of our exit ticket material completed. So just flip your board once you think you've got an answer. Correct for number 1. Got it for number 1. Got it for number 1. You're good. Got it. Number 1s are looking good so far. Got it, yep. So numbers 2 and 3 actually do simplify. They don't quite look like they do at first glance, but kind of like that last one we did, you got it. Like that last one we did, 2 and 3 actually do simplify. Should be positive, right? 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 minus 3 would be positive 7. Okay, so you guys have time for sure to at least put a good attempt in on number 2. That's correct for number 1. Nice job. What's there's no more whiteboards for real? I'll get some more. Sorry. Yeah, you totally can. Yep. Okay, so the answer for number 1 should end up being 7 times the square root of 7. Right, that's correct too, for sure. Huh. Let's be working on number 2. If you can do number 2, that'd be a really awesome place to be as we leave here today. Like I said, number 2 does actually simplify. You have to put in a little bit of work on the front end to get it to a form where you can see that.